He ended his tour as the reactor mechanical leading petty officer, where he led 50 sailors in the expert operation and maintenance of No. 1 reactor plant. It is my pleasure to introduce Machinist Mates Nuclear First Class Surface Warfare Qualified Carson Campbell.
Less than 1% of the nation answers the call to serve their country. Only 0.5% of these fine individuals are of a high enough caliber to become naval nuclear operators. Today we celebrate your accomplishment of completing Nuclear Field A School, the first step in this elite group of warfighters, demonstrating resilience, determination, and unwavering commitment along the way. Thank you to all of the friends and family of these graduates who are in attendance, both in person and watching on the live stream. These sailors have reached a milestone that has required unparalleled character and drive. They wouldn't be here today without your support and guidance. For that, I thank you and congratulate you as well. Graduates, congratulations on joining the ranks of our community and rating. I now ask you for a moment of reflection over the past few months. Think of the hard work and dedication it took to reach this point in your career. I charge you with this. Wherever you go from here, carry the same determination and drive that got you this far. There will be no easy days in this job. I can speak to the number of months away from home and family that you will experience in the performance of your duties. I can also speak to the immense personal reward and gratification that you will feel in your careers. Whenever times get hard, and they will, lean on your shipmates. Whenever times get hard, lean on your shipmates and they will lean on you, and get through this as the team that you are. We serve at pivotal times where adversaries like China and Russia are constantly pushing our boundaries and what we stand for and searching for weakness. We hold the line. We are the defenders of freedom. I charge you not to waver in your determination and tenacity, which gives us the advantage over our enemies. Know that your role is vital to the fleet. Without you, no submarine or carrier would ever leave the pier, and the mission of America to defend freedom and democracy around the world would never be accomplished. Once again, congratulations friends, family, and most importantly, graduates. Military members, attention. Graduating students, I will now flock you to the rank of third-class petty officer. To all who shall see these presents, greetings.
Greetings!
Know ye that by the authority vested in me and the reposing special trust and confidence in the patriotism, valor, fidelity, and abilities of these sailors, I do hereby appoint you to the rank of third-class petty officer of the United States Navy. As such, from the 25th day of July, 2025, your appointment as petty officer in the United States Navy makes you heir to a long and proud tradition of naval leadership. By accepting this appointment, you are charged with demonstrating those standards of performance, moral courage, and dedication to the Navy and the nation, with which you will serve as an example to your fellow Navy men and women. Your desire to excel and to guide others must be boundless. Your appearance must be a model for others, and your performance must be a continual reflection of your sincerity, attention to duty, and moral responsibility. By exhibiting unfailing trust and obedience towards superiors, cooperation and loyalty to your peers, understanding and strength to your subordinates, you will contribute greatly to the effectiveness and the good name of the United States Navy. Friends and family, please join me in a round of applause for the Navy's newest third-class petty officers. Please be seated.
Each of these sailors has earned their new title. There are those, however, who stand out as they complete this training, as evidenced by earning the highest grade point average among their classmates. The instructors, advisors, and classmates recognize them for their achievement in the classroom, and we call these sailors our honored graduates. Today's honored graduates are Machinist Mate, Nuclear, 3rd Class, Nicholas Princepi. Electrician's Mate, Nuclear, 3rd Class, George Riley. And Electronics Technician, Nuclear, 3rd Class, Aaron Mormon. presented by Commander Smith and Chief Sanchez. Military personnel, attention to honors. From Commanding Officer, Naval Nuclear Power Training Command, to Machinist Mates, Nuclear 3rd Class, Nicholas Principi, and Electrician's Mate, Nuclear 3rd Class, George Riley, and Electronics Technician, Nuclear 3rd Class, Aaron Mormon. Congratulations for achieving the highest grade point average from your class at Nuclear Field A School, Charleston. Your standing reflects your personal motivation, academic excellence, and dedication to duty. Your outstanding performance serves as a superb example to your shipmates and is in keeping with the highest traditions of the United States Naval Service. Signed, J.D. Anderson, Captain, United States Navy. Military personnel, please be seated. It is now my pleasure to introduce the Section Leading Petty Officer of Machinist Mates Class 2527 TAC Alpha. Chief Machinist Mates, Nuclear, Submarines Qualified, Fast Attack Tug, Luke Papelham.
Morning. I want to start off by thanking the unsung heroes of the United States military, the families who are here, both in attendance today and tuning in on YouTube afterwards. These sailors have completed the most difficult A school in the United States military. They have done a collective 12,100 hours of class time and a collective 7,720 hours of additional study after class completed. That is on top of the early morning PT, although you wouldn't know it was morning by the temperature, uniform inspections, and all the other little things that came up that added additional stress.
Mommy.
Through it all, you have been there by their side, listening to them when they needed somebody to talk to, providing them advice and wisdom, and giving them the emotional strength to not only survive, but thrive. For that, you have my deepest thanks. I humbly ask that you maintain that support because they will need it very shortly in Power School, Prototype, and the Fleet. Even if it's just a 160-character family grant, believe me when I say that that little dose of love goes such a long way when you are so far. Now to my graduates. First off, congratulations. You guys have learned, struggled, persevered, overcame, and succeeded. I could stand here for the next 2 hours and tell you how proud I am of your accomplishments, but I want to save your family the board with listening to that. So instead, I want to impart to you 3 pieces of wisdom based off of 3 quotes from our program's founder, Admiral Rickover. First, success teaches us nothing, only failure teaches. As you progress in your career, you will succeed in a great many things. You will also fail. When you do, take an introspective look. Do not make or accept the excuse of, I was just done, because that is not only a lazy train of thought, but it is false. As Petty Officer Gambo spoke to, the fact that you are sitting here right now means you are in the smartest percentile of our country's population. My old engineering department master chief had a good way of learning from failure. Ask why until you can't come up with an answer. That is the root cause. Develop a corrective action to solve that root cause, and you will have just learned from your mistake. Remember, making a mistake once is human. Making the same mistake again is unacceptable. Second, happiness comes from the full use of one's power to achieve excellence. If you follow this advice, you will find satisfaction in everything that you do, even if you fail. If you can look back at what you have done with the sure knowledge that you have given it your all and left nothing on the table, you will live a life without regret. Third, I believe it is the duty of each of us to act as if the fate of the world depended on him. Admittedly, one man by himself cannot do the job. However, one man can make a difference. Forget not what profession you have joined, for this is a profession of arms. We stand in harm's way. Never forget, I represent the fighting spirit of the Navy, and those who have gone before me to defend freedom and democracy around the world. When a missile hits the ship and starts a fire, or a depth charge explodes close abroad and starts a flood, one person can make the difference between life and death of the entire crew. When you find yourselves in the right place at the right time to do the right action, seize the moment, and make your impact. Remember, courage is not the absence of fear. Courage requires fear. Once again, congratulations to all of you. Know that I am proud. I will gladly serve each and every one of you in the fleet. Now presenting Class 2527 Alpha. Machinist Main Nuclear, 3rd Class, Jonathan Appley. Machinist Main Nuclear, 3rd Class, Jensen Bernacki. Machinist Main Nuclear, 3rd Class, Seth Bradley. Machinist Main Nuclear, 3rd Class, Miguel Chavez. Machinist Main Nuclear, 3rd Class, Amanda Kristen. Machinist Main Nuclear, 3rd Class, Jason Akron. Machinist Main Nuclear, 3rd Class, Audrey Ferguson. Machinist Main Nuclear, 3rd Class, Joe Garcia. Machinist Main Nuclear, 3rd Class, William Haggerty III. Machinist Main Nuclear, 3rd Class, Solace Mack. Machinist Main Nuclear, 3rd Class, Brandon Parks. Machinist Main Nuclear, 3rd Class, Daniel Herrera. Machinist Main Nuclear, 3rd Class, Jeremy Rosario. Machinist Main Nuclear, 3rd Class, Bryce Shepard. Machinist Main Nuclear, 3rd Class, Ian Simmons. Machinist Main Nuclear, 3rd Class, Hector Taeda. Machinist Main Nuclear, 3rd Class, Landon Turner. The following sailors are graduating with distinction. Grade point average of 3.40 to 3.59. Machinist Main Nuclear, 3rd Class, Seth Deans. Machinist Main Nuclear, 3rd Class, Logan Heath. Machinist Main Nuclear, 3rd Class, Jordan Suarez. Machinist Main Nuclear, 3rd Class, Cooper Woods. The following sailors are graduated with honors, which means a grade point average between 3.60 and 4.0. Machinist Main Nuclear, 3rd Class, Brandon Frone. Machinist Main Nuclear, 3rd Class, Donovan Martin. Machinist Main Nuclear, 3rd Class, Nicholas Principi. Machinist Main Nuclear, 3rd Class, Zachary Zengel.
It is now my pleasure to introduce the section leading petty officer for Electricians Mate Class 2517 Tech 9. Chief, Electricians Mate, Nuclear, Submarines Qualified, Fast Attack Tough, Antonio Bela.
not always easy to explain the what and what we do, or explaining the how and how we even do it. But the why, that's the easy part. We do what we do, and the why we do it is for our family and loved ones. Thank you all sincerely for making the trip and being here to support our graduate. To all the graduates this morning, I want to congratulate you on completing Nuclear Field A School. These sailors have persevered through a rigorous 25-week long training program, and they have dedicated hundreds of hours to studying and mastering their craft, sacrificing their own free time to become the future of the Naval nuclear power program. What you have accomplished here is no small feat, and you should be immensely proud of yourself and your shipmates. I wanted to take a moment to express how grateful I am to have been put in a position to lead, teach, and monitor, mentor, and develop these sailors. I feel honored to have witnessed the growth of these sailors over the past 5 weeks. As you continue through your naval careers to eventually lead sailors of your own, I hope you learn from your leaders and experiences you here at Nuclear Field A School. What you should take away from Nuclear Field A School is not your grades. You should not hold onto the fact that maybe you perform poorly in math or that you press your comprehensive exam. Instead, I need you to remember the habits and values you built here. I need you to continue personal and professional growth you started here. There's a quote from one of America's founding fathers and the third president of the United States, Thomas Jefferson, once said, "I am a great believer in luck, and I find that the harder I work, the more I have of it." Every sailor graduating today is walking across the stage not thanks to luck, but thanks to their own hard work and dedication. As you move forward in your naval careers, I urge you to continue the hard work and dedication. Continue to rise above and do the work that others aren't willing to do. Never stop learning and growing personally and professionally. This is only the beginning of your journey. That being said, it is my pleasure to present to you Class 2517 Mike. Electricians Mate Nuclear, 3rd Class, Tamir Bryce Young. Electricians Mate Nuclear, 3rd Class, Micah Carroll. Electricians Mate Nuclear, 3rd Class, Zayden Fickle. Electricians Mate Nuclear, 3rd Class, Aaron Gustafson. Electricians Mate Nuclear, 3rd Class, Robert Hewitt. Electricians Mate Nuclear, 3rd Class, Andrew Hinton. Electricians Mate Nuclear, Fireman Rocco Costa. Electricians Mate Nuclear, 3rd Class, John Lake. Electricians Mate Nuclear, 3rd Class, Charles Libatique. Electricians Mate Nuclear, 3rd Class, Daniel Luna Marcos. Electricians Mate Nuclear, 3rd Class, Jeremy Ludlow. Electricians Mate Nuclear, 3rd Class, Nathan Manning. Electrician's Mate, Nuclear, 3rd Class, Alexander Maximilian. Electrician's Mate, Nuclear, 3rd Class, Brooke Molahan. Electrician's Mate, Nuclear, 3rd Class, Ethan Phillips. Electrician's Mate, Nuclear, 3rd Class, Zachary Price. Electrician's Mate, Nuclear, 3rd Class, Joseph Rita Espinal. Electrician's Mate, Nuclear, 3rd Class, Alexander Sablan. Electrician's Mate, Nuclear, 3rd Class, Brendan Thorpe. Electrician's Mate, Nuclear, 3rd Class, Joshua Tacona. Electrician's Mate, Nuclear, 3rd Class, Anthony Tubman. The following sailors are graduating with distinction. Electrician's Mate, Nuclear, 3rd Class, Ryan Barnes. Electrician's Mate, Nuclear, 3rd Class, Adam Love. Electrician's Mate, Nuclear, 3rd Class, Webb Nims. Electrician's Mate, Nuclear, Leading Seaman, Alistair Parmenter. The following sailors are graduating with honors. Electrician's Mate, Nuclear, 3rd Class, George Riley. Electrician's Mate, Nuclear, Fireman Logan Barnes.
It is now my pleasure to introduce the section leading petty officer for Electrician's Mate, correction, Electronics Technician Class 2517 Tech Tango. Electronics Technician, Nuclear, 1st Class, Surface Warfare Qualified, Christopher Tran.
Lieutenant Commander Smith, chaplain, staff, family, friends, and petty officers. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit sad, but I could not be more proud. I want to start by thanking my students for allowing me to grow as a leader. I was seriously inspired by your determination. You showed up every day, ready to become nuclear operators. You were curious and hungry for knowledge, as if our curriculum wasn't enough. You demanded more. I set high standards for the class, and you exceeded them. You worked together and collaborated to succeed. Don't lose that motivation. The journey through the Navy is easiest when you're part of a motivated team. I know some of you asked if I will miss this class. And what I would say to that is this. I hope you continue to update me with your accomplishments as you move on throughout your time in the Navy. I wish I could be there to see it because I will miss watching you complete the large milestones in your career. And if only I could be a part of that for a little bit longer. I want to say that I am truly proud of all of you and the growth you have achieved as a sailor, a nuclear operator, a person. My goal as an SLPO is to develop great electronics technicians that I can brag about to my peers, those peers you will serve with in the fleet. Today, I accomplished that goal. So I leave with you my final 2 orders as a section leading petty officer of Class 2517 Tango. First, wear your rank with pride. Whether you like it or not, there are thousands of other sailors in A school who will look up to you, not even knowing who you are, but only the rank that you wear. So live up to that hype and set the example. I demand it. And second, become the embodiment of grit. It is a significant indicator of success. There are days where you are going to want to give up. There are days where you are going to make mistakes. But mistakes are some of the best learning opportunities, so don't miss out. Learn from them. It takes experience to get good at something, and experience is gained through time, perseverance, and grit. Now presenting Class 2517 Tango. Electronics Technician, Nuclear, 3rd Class, David Alvarez. Electronics Technician, Nuclear, 3rd Class, Kobe Brown. Electronics Technician, Nuclear, 3rd Class, Julius Campisi. Electronics Technician, Nuclear, 3rd Class, Cameron Conaway. Electronics Technician, Nuclear, 3rd Class, Henry Fromme. Electronics Technician, Nuclear, 3rd Class, Eddie Garza. Electronics Technician, Nuclear, 3rd Class, Caden Craig. Electronics Technician, Nuclear, 3rd Class, Sapna Kumar. Electronics Technician, Nuclear, 3rd Class, Sergio Marquez. Electronics Technician, Nuclear, 3rd Class, Robert Mulford. Electronics Technician, Nuclear, 3rd Class, Dakota Pratt. Electronics Technician, Nuclear, 3rd Class, Brady Smith. The following sailors are graduating with distinction. Class Leader, Electronics Technician, Nuclear, 3rd Class, Tiana Alvarado. Electronics Technician, Nuclear, 3rd Class, Haley Bracken. Electronics Technician, Nuclear, 3rd Class, Kevin Casto. Electronics Technician, Nuclear, 3rd Class, Nathan Cunningham. Electronics Technician, Nuclear, 3rd Class, Carter Knobloch. Electronics Technician, Nuclear, 3rd Class, Trent LaRue. Electronics Technician, Nuclear, 3rd Class, John Smith. Electronics Technician, Nuclear, 3rd Class, Neil Turnbull Jr. Electronics Technician, Nuclear, 3rd Class, Aiden Watkins. The following sailors are graduating with honors. Electronics Technician, Nuclear, 3rd Class, Gabriel Anderson. Electronics Technician, Nuclear, 3rd Class, Chase Carroll. Electronics Technician, Nuclear, 3rd Class, Christian Castillo. Electronics Technician, Nuclear, 3rd Class, Daniel Lynn. Electronics Technician, Nuclear, 3rd Class, Aaron Mormon. Electronics Technician, Nuclear, 3rd Class, Truck Tran.
Each of these sailors exerted a great deal of personal drive, overcame obstacles, and made individual sacrifices to make it here today. Still, there are those that by the manner in which they have completed this training have inspired others. What sets these sailors apart is the consistency in their efforts, their refusal to quit, and the examples they have set. They demonstrate the qualities most treasured in the Navy, those of honor, courage, and commitment. Naval Nuclear Power Training Command recognizes these sailors from each class that displayed the highest level of military bearing and reliability during their training, with which the following, the Personal Excellence Award. The recipients of this award are, when I call your name, please stand and remain standing. Machinist Mates, Nuclear, 3rd Class, Cooper Webb. Electrician's Mate, Nuclear, 3rd Class, Webb Nims. And Electronics Technician, Nuclear, 3rd Class, Tiana Alvarado. Awardees, front and center. The Personal Excellence Award will be presented by Commander Smith and Master Chief Chacon. Military personnel, attention to honors. From Commanding Officer, Naval Nuclear Power Training Command, to Machinist Mates Nuclear, 3rd Class, Cooper Webbs. Electrician's Mate Nuclear, 3rd Class, Webb Nims. And Electronics Technician Nuclear, 3rd Class, Tiana Alvarado. The Commanding Officer's Personal Excellence Award is awarded to the student who has exhibited the greatest degree of professionalism. This sailor stands apart by virtue of hard work, personal dedication, and demonstrated desire to succeed. Your dedication to duty, exceptional academic effort, and perseverance in the face of adversity has made you an outstanding example for your shipmates to emulate. This performance is in keeping with our Navy core values and warrants your selection today as a recipient of the Commanding Officer's Personal Excellence Award. Congratulations and well done. Signed, J.D. Anderson, Captain, United States Navy. Military members at ease. For over 75 years, the United States Navy has operated nuclear-powered aircraft carriers and submarines around the world, ensuring maritime security and deterrence. This has only been possible with the continued support of the family and friends. We ask that you continue this vital support as your sailor advances through nuclear power school and prototype. Thank you again, and we look forward to seeing everyone in about 7 months here for power school graduation. Please rise for our benediction.
Feel free to join me as I pray a final blessing over the graduates. Let us pray. Heavenly Father, we come to you knowing that you are good. You are our fortress, our stronghold, our deliverer, the one in whom we find refuge during times of trouble. As we depart today, we pray a blessing over the graduates. We ask that you go before each of them, guide them and protect them as they continue their journey to the fleet. Make their path straight and guide them in the way that they should go. May what they have learned here be a building block to greater success in the future. May both lessons that they have learned in the classroom and the lessons that they have learned in life give them the confidence to know they can take on greater challenges because of what they have accomplished here in this school. Bless them as they grow into the men and women that you have called them to become. Guide them so that they will be good and faithful stewards of that which you have given them. And when challenges arise, may they always find refuge, strength among their friends, families, and their loved ones. And as we depart today, bless us and keep us. May your face shine upon us and be gracious to us. Help us
to will honor and courageously help us succeed things in everything we put our hands to. We ask these things in your holy name.
This concludes today's graduation ceremony. Graduates, congratulations and well done. Military personnel, carry on.